Now, it was established in 1952 by Sir M. Vishweshwaraya, but following the RBI's directive, the bank has halted all operations and the 90,000 depositors face the risk of losing their hard-earned money. Here's a report.
A large group of worried people gathered in front of a building with down shutters. This was a sight witnessed in front of a branch of Karnataka Rajya Kaigarika Sahakara Bank in Basavangudi. The bank is said to have violated several RBI regulations which led to a loss of 30 crore rupees. In March 2014, the RBI had directed the bank to halt all operations on the bank's transactions following various violations. The bank can no longer carry out transactions, and this has become a major cause of concern to customers. The bank has about 90,000 depositors who have invested more than 300 crore rupees over the years. Since no official is attending to their doubts and questions regarding the bank's sudden halt in operations, the investors now fear that they will lose all their money. They protested against the inaction of the bank officials today.
ಇದು 30 ಕೋಟಿ ಚಿಲ್ಲರೆ ಲಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ. ಇದು ಅಕ್ಯುಮುಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಲಾಸ್ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದೇ ವರ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗಿರೋ ಲಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಹಲವಾರು ವರ್ಷಗಳಿಂದ ಆಗಿರೋ ಲಾಸ್. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯೀಸ್ ಆಗಲಿ ಯಾರು ಕಾರಣ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ಆತರ ಇದೆ, ಇವ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಯಾರು ದುರುಪಯೋಗದ ಆಪಾದನೆ ಒಂದಾದ್ರೂ ಇರಬೇಕಾಯ್ತು, ಯಾವುದೂ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಇದು ಆಡಳಿತ ಮಂಡಳಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು. ಆಡಳಿತ ಮಂಡಳಿಯವರ ಅದಕ್ಷತೆಯಿಂದ ಇದಾಗಿರೋಂಥ ಒಂದು ಕೆಲಸ.
ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದಿ ರೀಸನ್ ಬಿಹೈಂಡ್ ದಟ್ ವಿ ಡು ನಾಟ್ ನೋ. ಆಕ್ಚುಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಏನು ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಸೆನಾ ಇಲ್ವೋ ಅಥವಾ ಫಾರ್ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ 2-3 years ವಾರ್ನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದಿರೋ ಏನೋ ರಿಸರ್ವ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ನವರು. ಆಸ್ ಅ ಡೆಪಾಸಿಟರ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ನಾಟ್ ಇನ್ ನೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಲ್ ದೀಸ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್. ನಾವು 4 ಲಕ್ಷ ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಇದೆ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕಲ್ಲಿ FD. ನಾನು ಐ ಆಮ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಎ ರಿಟೈರ್ಡ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕರ್. ಹೋಗತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಏನೋ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕಿಂಗು ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅಂತ ಇನ್ ನೋ ಅದರ್ ಕೋಆಪರೇಟಿವ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್.
But it is not just the customers who are facing a loss. The employees too allege that their salaries have not been paid for over a month. The bank has about 37 branches across Karnataka. The ones in Honavar, Dandeli and Ankola have already downed their shutters, and now branches in Bengaluru too have done the same. Unable to answer the queries of depositors, managers of different branches have come to the central office to seek answers. The managing director of the bank seemed exhausted, explaining the situation to the people.
ಒಂದು ಕಾಲಮಿತಿಯನ್ನು ನಿಗದಿಪಡಿಸಿ, ಈ ಕಾಲಮಿತಿ ಒಳಗಡೆ ನೀವು ಲೈಸೆನ್ಸ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳದೆ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಅಥವಾ ಏನಿದೆ ಸಣ್ಣ ಪುಟ್ಟ ವ್ಯತ್ಯಾಸಗಳು ಲೋಪಗಳು ಅವುಗಳನ್ನು ಸರಿಪಡಿಸಿಕೊಂಡು ನೀವು ಈ ಕಾಲಮಿತಿ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಲೈಸೆನ್ಸ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋದು ವಿಫಲರಾದ್ರೆ ಆಗ ನಾವು ಕ್ರಮ ಇಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರಾಯಶಃ ಇಂದಿನ ಆಡಳಿತ ಮಂಡಳಿ ಮತ್ತು ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ತೀವ್ರತರವಾದ ಕ್ರಮಗಳನ್ನು ತಗೊಂಡು ಉತ್ತಮವಾಗಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರುವಂತಹ ಸನ್ನಿವೇಶಗಳಾಗಿ ಇಷ್ಟೊತ್ತಿಗೆ ಲೈಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಸಿಗ್ತಿತ್ತು. ಏಕಾಏಕಿಯಾಗಿ ಯಾರೂ ಮಾಡದ ತಪ್ಪಿಗೆ ಈ ತರ ಶಿಕ್ಷೆ ವಿಧಿಸಿದ್ರೆ ನಾವೀಗ ಈ ಪುಣ್ಯಾತ್ಮರು ಡೆಪಾಸಿಟರ್ಸ್ ನಾವು ಉತ್ತರ ಕೊಡೋದೇನಿದೆ, ಬಹಳ ಸಾಣೆಯಿಂದ ವರ್ತಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಈಗೂ ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರ 75 ಕೋಟಿ ಲಿಕ್ವಿಡಿಟಿ ಇದೆ. ನನ್ನ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ಸ್ ಫ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗಿರೋದು ಲಿಬರೇಟ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಸಾಕು. ಇವರೆಲ್ಲರ ಮಹನೀಯರ ಠೇವಣಿಗಳೆಲ್ಲವನ್ನೂ ನಾವು ರೀಫಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ.
The bank was established by Sir M. Vishweshwaraya, one of the most influential minds of the 20th century in 1952. After serving thousands of investors over the past 6 decades, the bank is now mired in controversy with alleged violation of regulations which has left thousands of depositors hanging by a fine thread. One wonders if the authorities are making any effort to maintain the great man's reputation. The bank authorities have said that if the situation demanded it, they would dispose the immovable properties and pay the depositors their money. What remains to be seen is if they will live up to their word. Pramod, News9, Bengaluru.
Now, 2 police constables are in the dock after 3 transgenders have accused them of sexual assault. The cops are alleged to have asked the transgenders to undress in a nearby park and even physically manhandle them.
Even as transgenders across the country have been in a celebratory mode after the Supreme Court announcing them as a third gender, a shocking incident has put the fear back in their minds. Police sexually assault transgenders. You heard that right. 2 police constables in Bengaluru have been accused of physically manhandling 3 transgenders. The incident took place in Canara Bank layout in Kodigahalli police station limits on the 3rd of May at 11 in the night. The three transgenders, Sumitra, Shri and Agalaya, have alleged that police constable Ratnal and his colleagues stopped them and started questioning them for no reason. But the horror only got worse. The cops allegedly took the transgenders to a nearby park, misbehaved with them and even molested them. The incident took place on May 3rd while the victims were returning home in an auto. They were waylaid by the police constables in Canara Bank layout. They then asked them to alight from the auto and ordered the auto driver to leave the place. Later, they took the three transgenders to a park close by and asked them to remove the clothes. Sumitra, Shri and Angalya have alleged that they were subjected to sexual harassment by the cops.
ಇದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಕ್ರಮ ತಗೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಇವತ್ತು ನನಗಾಗಿರೋದು ನಾಳೆ ಮಹಿಳೆಗಳಿಗೆ ಆಗಬಾರ್ದು. ಇವತ್ತು ನಮ್ಮನ್ನ ಬಟ್ಟೆ ಬಿಚ್ಚಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅವನು ಪಾರ್ಕಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಒಂದು ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಡ್ರೆಸ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅವ್ರ ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ಕೊಂಡು ನಮ್ಮನ್ನೇ ಈ ಥರ ಏಕವಚನದಲ್ಲಿ ಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಬಿಚ್ಚಿ ಅಂಗಾಂಗದಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸಿ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ನೋಡೋ ಅಂಥದ್ದು ನಾಳೆ ಒಂದು ಮಹಿಳೆ ಹೋದ್ರೂ ಅವರು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಪೊಲೀಸವರು. ನಾಳೆ ನಾವಾಗಿರೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಅಡ್ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಇಷ್ಟವರೆಗೂ ತಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ನಾವು ಏನಿದೆ ರೂಲ್ಸ್ ಕಾನೂನು ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಏನಿದೆ ಅದ್ರ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಬೈ ಕಮಿಷನರ್ಗೆ ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ನಾವು ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಇದೇ ಒಂದು ಮಹಿಳೆಯವ್ರಿಗಾಗಿದ್ರೆ ಆ ಮಹಿಳೆ ಸೂಸೈಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಸತ್ತೋಗ್ಬಿಡ್ಬೋದಾಗಿತ್ತು.
They have also accused the cops of physical assault and mental torture as they were beaten up with lathis. Today, then the victims met the police commissioner and filed a complaint of indecent behavior, molestation and sexual assault. Stories of sexual minorities subjected to harassment are of common occurrence. And now with increased awareness on their rights, will the police commissioner take adequate action against his own subordinates? Vishnu Prasad for News9, Bengaluru.
Recently, BMRCL chugged off the metro reach 3 from Sampige Road to Pina. The roads were dug up and rebuilt after the construction phase. Now, a few areas seem to have been neglected or have been completed in a hurry, which has affected residents.
This is the road right below the Sampige metro station. A road usually swarming with vehicles throughout the day is now home to just JCBs and construction workers, courtesy the broken sewage lines below. This is the vehicular mayhem around the area due to the work which is under progress. If you have passed by the Srirampura metro station recently, you couldn't have missed the disgusting stench and the overflowing sewage. After repeated complaints, the BWSSB did arrive and tried to fix the problem. But as the workers began digging the road to stop the overflow, the road began to collapse as the sand below the tar became weak due to the constant flow of water. The entire stretch of the road has been blocked for 3 days now. Vehicles are being diverted through different areas, resulting in traffic mounting in these places. The situation has been uncontrollable, especially during peak hours. Now, for vehicles travelling from Kurubarahalli and Basveshwara Nagar through Malleshwaram to Majestic, they are being diverted from Navrang signal towards Rajkumar Road, Subramanya Nagar, Gayatri Nagar, Malleshwaram 18th Cross and from there to Majestic. Whereas vehicles heading to Majestic via Navrang will take a right at the Navrang signal, go through Prakash Nagar, Sujata Theatre, Oaklipuram to reach Majestic. The contractors who have taken up the repair and construction work claim the roads will open tomorrow. We're standing right below the Srirampura Metro Railway Station, and what you see here is probably an aftermath of the shabby work done by BMRCL during the metro construction. If you notice what's happening here, they are trying to fix a sanitary line which was broken about a month back. Residents here suffered a lot due to the horrible stench of the sanitary line which was broken about a month back, due to which the BWSSB and the contractors were here trying to fix the problem from quite some time. But while trying to fix the problem, they were trying to figure out where the leakage exactly was. They didn't know where it was, they couldn't figure it out, and due to the constant flow of water, the sand below the tar here had become very loose, had become weak, due to which it collapsed again and again. And owing to this, this road has been blocked now for the past 3 days to fix this particular problem. The vehicles which pass by this way, which go to Navrang, have been diverted from Subramanya Nagar and surrounding areas, causing huge traffic jams around this area. Right now, we spoke to the contractors. None of them are giving us clear-cut information about what's happened. For now, the situation has been that now they're claiming that the work will be completed in the next couple of hours. Let's speak to one of the residents here regarding what was happening. We also know that the residents here have been going through a lot of issues. Madam, could you tell us what exactly has been happening here? From how long has this road been blocked?
See, in the crossroads, it happened a month before, and they said there is a blockage, and the water was seeping out of this footpath. And they did some small works, and it was blocked. And after again 15 days, it's been happening past 1 month. But now, when they have started looking into it in depth, wherever they are trying to do the work, I don't know, it's becoming I can all say we are not supposed to use the word manhole, it has become a mountain hole.
See, that's what the residents claim. They are being put through a lot of trouble. If you see, there's another JCB which is working there. The engineers claim that now the sanitary lines will be diverted. And here, one of the engineers said that the work is almost completed. So we don't know what exactly is the situation. Well, some of them claim that this line has been diverted. But if you notice, again, the digging here has opened up another sanitary line. It absolutely smells horrible. If you can notice, some of them even standing there with their nose closed because of the horrible stench which is coming out of this place. So exactly what the BWSSB is going to do about this, we'll have to wait and watch. Hopefully this road will be open for the commuters to pass by, or else the traffic jam and the inconvenience to the residents is going to be ridiculously horrible in the coming time. With camera person Murthy, this is Deepak Bopana for News 9.